Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here, and today I have a little story for you. A little story that can only happen in America, right? Welcome to this rambling morning. Let me tell you the story about this German fan that, that goes into my McDonald's. Now, I have to be careful here because YouTube doesn't like certain words and they'll take down the video. So let me just say that there's a customer that walks into this McDonald's that he is a very big fan of a certain political movement of World War II. And he's a huge fan, right? He's a huge fan. Let me put the setting in for you. This is a McDonald's, and it's in an affluent part of town. Just probably like a mile from here, maybe a mile and a half. And it's all run by immigrant Hispanics. Every single person working there is border fresh, as we say here in California, right? And it's from talking to them every morning. I greet them, we talk, and I say my good mornings. And there's a couple of señoras, a couple of moms that work in there, a couple of grandmas, got some senior citizens. Very nice people, very nice people, family oriented, that kind of stuff. But they don't possess a high level of education, not a single one of them, right? But they're very nice, very polite people, humble people, and they don't know what this gentleman is all about. They just see him as another white gentleman. Now, this gentleman looks like the guy from the Smashing Pumpkins, right? Just taller, or maybe just as tall, maybe a little bit taller, right? A big man. He's I want to say a 6'2", 210, 215, around there, right? Imposing figure. And the reason you can tell that this gentleman is a big fan of those people is because he has the double S's, the double bolts, tattooed on both sides of his face in red. Now, this man is homeless. I've seen him at the park, but he's got to be from around the area because he's homeless in an Altima. It's not the latest model, but it's a model. And I don't know exactly where he parks to sleep, but I've seen him around the park, right? Not this park over here, because there's always police at this park. This park is well guarded. There's one around the way from the McDonald's. And he comes every morning there, and I see him when I'm getting my coffee. He comes in there, right? Now, all the workers ignore what these tattoos are all about, because there's a lot of people with tattoos. Right? As a matter of fact, one of the ladies mentioned to me, man, white people really like tattoos. Because there's, kids and stuff and people that stop by, people that stop by from the freeway, to get their cups of coffee. And a lot of them have, tattooed sleeves, stuff like that. But nothing like this, right? Nothing like this. And here's the kicker, right? This guy walks in. And it's got to kill him, right? It's got to kill him that this is where he has to get his coffee. And here's all of us. I mean, everybody in here that works or even stops by, I want to say 90% of the people are minorities. Now, other customers know exactly what these symbols mean, but very few of them are around when he comes in. I mean, I wake up really early, guys, because of the baby, and I have to do my stuff, and then the baby goes back to sleep, but then I'm awake, so I use this time to make these videos and do my walks and stuff like that. And that's why I'm there so early. And this guy gets there really early so he doesn't have to interact with people. Obviously, he's not too worried about what people think about his political points of view, right? But that doesn't make it he's not well seen in some establishments. He's not accepted everywhere, as you might imagine, right? So he goes into this place, and he must have had a good parents or what have you, I guess, because this is what he does. He goes up there and he's trying to do his best to communicate with these people because he wants warm cookies. He's got a soft spot. You know, there isn't a single person of his preferred race that would work at this establishment for any amount of money. Not around here anyway. Everybody here, you know, their kids, if they do any work, they're doing it on Twitch, they're doing it on YouTube, they're working social media. Not one of there's nobody that's a teenager that's applying to this McDonald's, believe you me, that is around from this area at all. You know, all of them ignore what all these tattoos mean. But with all his, you know, nefarious thoughts that he has on race relations, his biggest worry in the morning is that this Hispanic grandma makes sure that he gets some warm cookies. And she's like, ay, mijo, yeah. And they already know him. They already know him. So they like have warm cookies for him. Shit. You know, and I'm sitting there, and I don't want to tell these people anything, you know. I don't want to tell them, you know, I don't want to ruin their time. They have a good customer. They have a good customer, loyal customer relationship where he goes in every morning. You know, he gets his coffee, and, you know, grandma has his warm cookies for him. And nobody's the wiser, and he's happy, and they're happy. And you know, it's something you would only see in America, but it must kill him, right? Nobody of his preferred, nobody of his preferred mental state of mind would dare serve him in this restaurant or work at it or get him his warm cookies. It has to be a Mexican grandma that does it with the utmost care because she cares about a job, right? She cares about doing good work. She cares about taking care of her customers, including him, right? And let me tell you, this lady probably, even if she knew, she would treat him the same way because she just sees a young man that is hungry, that is homeless, that just needs a meal. And hopefully, you know, the more interactions he has with these warm people that serve him his food every day, that treat him with respect, hopefully that'll change his mind so he can see that, you know, we're all the same inside. We all bleed red, and at the end of the day, they just want what he wants, to be happy. All right, humans, only in America. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.